So I'm not a Canberra boy, just relocated from Sydney. And the whole family is loving it, especially since the traffic jams of Sydney. We'll be finding extra time to have family time. Weather is a difference too. So my name is Damith. I'm a second-time academic. I've left academia a few years ago. I started my one company and passionately interested in robotics. I built my first robot when I was about 10 years old and sold its services for $1 each. So I'm a roboticist by training and an entrepreneur by heart. So robots and jobs in the same sentence is a contentious idea. I'd like to actually see a show of hands. How many of you think robots is a bad idea for jobs? That makes it easy because I was going to make it. So let me change slide with it. So this is my lab at University of Canberra. We're building a new robotics lab there to explore some ideas around robotics, not just from a technical point of view, so we give some cool toys there, but also from a human point of view. We actually explore how we can build better robots that interact with humans. So far, we've been saying robots going to come anytime soon, but we haven't really seen any robots in the street, right? We haven't really seen any robots delivering or checking you in when you come into the center. So I'll tell you why. Before that, I just want to point out, for those of you skeptics, a job like this, I think it's really menial. It kind of in a way demeans what humans can do. We can do much better. Imagine you putting you in this place, sitting for 8-9 hours, picking on, placing stuff. That's really a boring job, but that's something really good for a robot, right? But why we haven't done that? Why haven't we automated this? Now, some of the jobs that we could automate have been already done, but a job like this actually requires a lot of cognitive capabilities, which we take for granted. So that's why automating something like this is really hard. I'll tell you why. So this is last year. We were one of the 16 finalists in a challenge called Amazon Robotics Challenge. Some of the top teams, including Carnegie Mellon and MIT, were there, and we were there as well. So for a small team of 5 people, against about 16 best teams. So the idea is, can you teach a robot to actually pick something from a shelf and place it in a box? Exactly what the Amazon people are doing in the previous slide. Now, as you can see, just to pick one item from the shelf and put it onto the box, that takes about 3 minutes. So I'll cut the whole thing just so that I have enough time to talk through. So it's a really hard problem. So that's what we're trying to tackle from the technology side. But from the human side, when you say automation, this is what you usually think. It is devoid of humans, and all the machines just do everything, and you get the final product up. Now that's the old model where you actually get rid of the human operator. You have only the machines doing things. So that's why we had these job losses in the previous iteration of the Industrial Revolution. But what we have now is a completely different model. Now this is what you call the Industry 4.0 and collaborative robots. So this is about robots and humans actually sharing the same space, working together, teaching and learning from each other. So this is what we are really currently working on. And that's why I think jobs could actually grow in the next iteration of this kind of automation, where robots actually require human assistance to get them working. So imagine if you own a robot, you can take it to the farm for a period and help with the farmers to pick and pack fruits and then move on to another job. So think of a franchisee model. Franchisee model where the robot actually is owned by somebody and they go together and help improve the efficiency of a certain industry. So that's my ambitious idea. And especially if you are an industrialist, you haven't really thought about using a robot in the current situation because you thought that it's expensive, it's hard, and it requires changing the new environment. I think again, collaborated on this. Thank you.